Okay.
Lanjut,
So
continue.
the perception of people suggests here is you have a grammatical error subject verb agreement because the subject is the perception, so it should be, this is a singular, suggests.
Okay, sorry, buru-buru.
Being a famous star or sports personality would bring more problems than the benefits. Although a famous star could be threatened for their life privacy, I believe that having this status would give more income to them, eventually being able to pursue their other needs. Okay, so your first idea is that, oh, you want to explain both views here. The first one, you talk
Iya,
about the threatening of life privacy.
life privacy. Of
And then
course, life privacy.
your second idea is giving them
Income.
more income. Okay,
Yeah.
would highlight it. First one, breaking a privacy is already good sentence, not good word, but you can use another one
Oh yeah.
like invading.
Oh, invading. All right.
Invading a
Thank
life
you.
privacy of a famous movie actress or actor could become a major problem to them. This is because when these actors have become a spotlight in movie entertainment, instead of movie entertainment, because it's not always about a movie, kan? Sometimes they just become like, what you say, brand ambassador or something that is always in the spotlight. You can use entertainment industry.
Okay,
So it's
entertainment
more,
industry.
yeah, it's more general than movie entertainment.
All right.
They are potentially exploited by illicit,
Illicit.
okay.
Illicit is nakal, illegal.
Oh, like the one that give the false, the hoax, or maybe false false
Yeah. Yeah.
spreading unpleasant background of this person in an attempt to gain profit. Hence, this person would feel insecure, impacting
Yeah.
poor acting performance in the movie. Oh, however, this case is irrelevant nowadays since the actor's manager plays an important role of handling the problem being faced by the actors.
Being faced by the actors.
When it's Emma Watson or Hema Watson?
I don't know Emma, I think.
It's Emma.
Emma, yeah, Emma.
Emma Watson was portrayed as racist woman to black feminists by the Fox media, leading to feminist tension. The broadcaster in that media apologized and admitted to the public that this news was just hoax. Okay, you put your counter argument here.
Yeah.
For me, in my opinion, it should be better to give.
Given that.
No. Give supported example for this idea. Okay. So in here you say that there is someone who will gain their personal profit in order to gain their personal profit by breaking celebrity privacy. Okay, you give the example which support that idea, and then in the very last paragraph you could give your counter argument.
Oh yeah.
So this example should be just omitted, but you give the other sample who support your idea, like this idea. And because counter argument mostly will be located in the very last paragraph, so I think that could be a good case, because when you done explaining and giving the example about your first idea, you can just directly counter it. That's why it should be placed in the very last paragraph. Now,
Okay.
oh yeah, this one, feeling insecure. It's a good impact, but impacting to their poor acting performance in movie, I think this is not a severe problem. Instead of saying to it will have an impact on their acting performance, I think it could be better if
You what?
you use like a more, you know, like more suffer,
Dramatic,
yeah, dramatic one leading
psychological,
suicide.
psychological damage.
Oh yeah, psychological damage or suicide, ya kan? Like the final product of insecure is suicide. You can give the example from Korean actress,
Okay.
because they have such culture, kan? Many
Yeah.
Korean actresses, you know, like having a suicide because of their fans, you know, like the fans arguments. For example, you can say, I don't know if you notice it, because I'm a K-pop first, but I know much more about Korean actors.
Ooh. Okay.
Trees, for example, like in Suli case.
Oh, Sule FX.
Yep, because of head comment, right?
Okay.
Okay, and then you give the counter argument. Good. Now move to the second idea, is giving more income. Income of all their goals in life. Okay, should be Emma. No problem, I think.
Thank
It's
you. Some
coherence, and you use like some linking words and linking phrases to connect your sentence to sentence. Use this is because, you use hence, also giving the relevant example and explanation. In summary, being a famous celebrity would open an opportunity. Okay, good. Now move to the Mr. Andy. Hello, Mr. Andy. Can you hear me?
Miss.
I will mute you, Mr. Fudin. Mr. Andy, please. Okay. Can you hear
Hello, Miss.
Okay, please, if you want to move around, please find a good spot for you.
Okay.
Okay, now we're going to give you a feedback about your last essay. Topic is about, based on the correct question, being a celebrity such as a famous film star or sports personality brings more problems than benefits. Do you think that being a celebrity brings more problems? Okay. Being a famous actor or athlete can bring more cons than beneficial side. I believe becoming subscription oh, as it could bring benefit from endorsement and negative. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to highlight your position. You are more likely to agree that being a famous celebrity can bring more benefit. Am I right?
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Totally right.
Okay, instead of using think here, because you write about an academical essay for IELTS, I think thing is not a good idea. You can replace it by using mesmerizing achievement. As it could bring benefit from endorsement. And what do you mean by role model? Like someone will admire them or what?
Yes, they will try to copy the athlete.
Okay, benefit from endorsement and being a role model, I think. Rather than negative one. Okay, when a person reach this one, subject verb agreement, when a person reaches, because a person is singular, a great achievement. Public eyes will stare at him or her. Directly use at them. It's okay, but instead of using him or her, you can just directly at them. This is because the award that they got is unusual. Unusual is misspelling.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, this one also. Passive should be, it cannot be achieved by efforts. It cannot be achieved by like ordinary effort. I think it's not collocate well. Have you checked this one, the collocation, ordinary effort, before? Have you checked it?
Wait a minute, miss. Not yet.
So you have to check this one. Collocation.
Ada, miss.
Ordinary effort, collocate.
Ordinary effort refers to the effort that a fielder or average skill at a specific position should exhibit on a play.
Okay, cool. So going to delete this one. So that the desire and any information related to me will be more considered. Okay. In what? This one. A company should really interested in. I think also really interest in. A company also really interests in them because, oh, your sentence sounds so bahasa, because this is when we translate it into bahasa, it could be karena secara tidak langsung still sounds so bahasa, because indirectly when the athletes use the product from a company, they will gain more consumer. You can say this one. Because when the athlete uses subject verb agreement, a product from certain company,
What is it?
they will automatically gain more consumers. Okay, you put home this one. Another positive side, when the same thing happens to the athlete, many people will try to figure out the birth of them. What do you mean by try to figure out the birth of them? Birth, why you use birth?
Biography, I mean.
What?
Biography. Biography.
Oh, their biography.
Yeah. I forgot the
word.
word.
Yeah. You can say directly instead of as well as the daily routine that they have done. This is still sounds bahasa, dan kehidupan sehari-hari yang mereka lakukan, you can just directly say their daily routine.
Okay.
What objective here? If people do the same thing, at least they make a progress to get closer to their objective. Why so suddenly you talk about objective? Their objective refers to what?
People objective.
What?
People objective. People objective.
Oh, why so suddenly you talking about the objective of that people? Because here you talk that they will get more famous, and then many people will try to figure out their biography, and trying to know their daily routine. They refer to the celebrity, right? And then they want to
Yeah, I mean,
adopt.
the athlete become their inspiration.
What?
I mean, the athlete become inspiration for them, and then
Okay.
they try to mimic them.
And then?
So after they mimic the athlete routine, they feel that they make some progress to achieve their objective.
What is their objective?
Because
Objective
so
of life.
many objectives. Yeah, it can be anything.
Because this idea just come out, yeah, just, you know, you mentioned this idea in the very last paragraph, and I don't know what their objective, because before you didn't mention about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe by many people, especially the okay, moreover, all the things related to the athlete will be mimicked by many people, especially the positive aspect. You can just stop until right here to make it in coherence with your idea, so that it will
Okay.
be not out of the topic. Okay, next. On the other hand, when an athlete had reached okay, a level of achievement, it will lead to will lead to a stressful life, because you can just say it will lead to stressful. Stressful is an adjective, you need noun. It will lead to a stressful life, as many people should be as many as many people mm, demand them,
Expect more.
yeah, have more, have
Expectation.
higher expectation. Okay. On the other hand, when an athlete had reached high level of achievement, it will lead to a stressful life, as many people have higher expectation for them. This they refer to many people, kan? They
Yeah.
have a tendency. Don't use they, because the reader will mistakenly refer this they for the athlete, while um, what you're trying to say is that they here supposed to refer the people. So I'm going to change it into these people. This society should be have a tendency to be more. Criticize is a word, verb. Tendency to be more critical because all action that come out from their role model should be perfect and not just say should be perfect. Because perfect already not make any mistake.
Okay.
Word because here is not a suitable linking word or suitable bridging word, because if you say because should be telling the reason why this society tend to be more critical. So you should use this society have a tendency to be more critical. And they expect and they expect that all action coming out from the role model should be perfect. For example, when you make a move toward your job or act, that will be criticized by people. Why here? For example, when you make a move toward your job or act, that will be criticized by people. What is the correlation between you making a mistake and then the athlete will be criticized by the other?
I mean, you-nya atlet.
Oh, when an athlete should be like that. Makes really toward in their job. No, it's not. In their job or they will be criticized by people. If this happens in a long run and they have no appropriate attitude to fix it, they will be directly, if blah 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 home, they will blah blah blah. So you don't need so there. They will get stressed easily. Because of the pressure they get. Okay. As long as the athlete have appropriate education, okay. This one, in your conclusion, you talk that being a role model is not that easy. But as long as the athlete have appropriate way to prevent negative effect, this one, you can give the a more detailed explanation about how the athlete should prevent this kind of criticize in your body paragraph too. It could be better. Make a counter argument.
Okay.
Because you mentioned about it here in the conclusion, but you didn't mention anything about the way the way athletes face this problem in the body paragraph. So I think it could be better as well. Okay, I will send you this. Hope that you can find, oh, Mr. Andy, before you still have struggle in subject-verb agreement as well as the coherence, because you already have the idea, but the way you express it is still need to be, need to be developed more. But your idea is already good. So now I'm going to show you, I'm going to show you the sample answer for that question. This one. This is not a perfect sample answer, but this can give you some kind of ideas, another idea with the same topic, and how to giving the idea, writing the idea in a coherent way. So first of all, here you can say, here you can see like the different sentence structures the writer used in this essay. There are complex, compound, simple, passive voice, complex compound with a good punctuation. Also, the writers try to use several linking words or several phrases that can be used to make a bridging from one sentence to the other sentence. Writer's position is disagree with this notion, and it is clearly stated in the thesis statement, because being a celebrity generates wealth, money, and the celebrity also will have an avenue. Avenue is same like platform that can be used to promote their own business. Move to the first body paragraph. The celebrity status attracts business opportunities from around the world. Still, this one talking about the wealth. This is because companies, local and international, would offer them business deals worth millions to be the brand ambassador of their products. In addition, they would be treated to an all-expense-paid trip around the world to showcase the merchandise. For example, using the Nigerian comedian Basket Mouth was paid 5 million naira, naira is the currency, per annum for 3 years as the face of the telecommunication giant Globalcom. So it's all like talking about money and wealth. using this is because as the linking words. Also in addition, for example, okay, now for the second body paragraph, apart from the aforementioned benefit, this also can be used to connect between one paragraph to the other. Being a popular person in the entertainment or sport industry also create a platform to advertise their own goods. This one for the second idea. So avenue, platform. This is because most of them upload pictures of the items from their various business lines on social media, and this action propels their fans to immediately purchase these products. Blah, blah, blah. Until giving them the celebrity revenue in return. For example, using the Kylie by Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner has her own product named by her name, Kylie, which broke the internet in less than 3 hours after she posted on the Instagram. So this is a good idea as well. After that, in conclusion, using the conclusion sign word, to be a well-known actor or football player brings more positives than difficulties because, again, talking about money and provide a stage of showcase one's business line. So the writer still talking about the same idea, but the way the writer tried to portray is different. Here I also give you some less common words that may be useful for your next essay. For example, like avenue, it's C2 word, meaning a method or way of doing something. It is an avenue, it's a noun word. Per annum means that usually these words used in business when referring to an amount that is produced. So like the revenue, salary, it's the synonym of those words. Garner here, to garner revenue, to collect something. Instead of collecting, you can use this word. Also revenue, you've already know about it. And probable means to push or move something somewhere. To attract people, you can use it here, like this one. This action propels their fans, can use it as a synonym of attracts their fans to immediately purchase these products. Okay, do you need these words as well? Yes?
Send it personally, yeah.
Okay, I will send you this one at the same same file with the feedback that I gave you the previous one. Okay, thank you. See you guys.
Thank you very much.
See you tomorrow. I will give you the instruction on the Telegram group. See you.
I will
Stay
not
safe.
going to forget all the things that you have done.
Will you go back tomorrow?
Saturday.